Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have yet another Sonata to show you, and this time it's the SEL with Convenience package. So if you follow me here on the channel, then you know I've done several videos here on the 2023 Sonata, both in the base SE as well as the SEL and SEL Plus trims. Well, today I have the SEL Convenience, which sits between the SEL and SEL Plus. And fortunately, I have a new exterior color to show you guys here on the channel, and I'm just glad it's not the Hampton Gray, which I've showed you plenty on the Sonata already. Now, if you haven't seen the Sonata SEL video, I'd highly recommend checking that video out because the changes for the 2023 model year on the SEL Convenience are going to be identical to those found on the base SEL. So the only thing that changed for 2023 on the SEL Convenience is the fact that, like the SEL, it got the 10.25-inch infotainment system with built-in navigation and dynamic voice recognition. And when it comes to price, the only difference for the 23 model year here in the SEL Convenience is the fact that the base SEL trim went up $1,225, and since this is a package built on top of that base SEL, that also means that the Convenience package went up that exact same amount. And with that price increase in mind, that means the SEL Convenience package now starts at $30,770, including destination. And again, that does not include any additional accessories or extra cost paint color. So with all this information in mind, let's not waste any more time and take a look at what the 2023 Sonata SEL Convenience package has to offer. So the Sonata in front of us is finished in the onyx black exterior color with the gray cloth interior. I'm just happy to show you a different color in the Sonata's lineup, and I think black might be a popular choice by most people, so it's good to be able to show you a black exterior Sonata. Starting up front of the SEL with Convenience package, this is going to be the same front end found on the base SEL as well. You do get a slightly different front and rear bumper design than the base SE cars on the SEL. This is the sportier looking design, I guess you can call it. Standard LED reflector headlights, unless you go to the Limited, which has LED projectors. This does have the daytime running light that kind of loops around underneath the headlight and goes into the chrome trim along the side of the vehicle. You get the gloss black front grille with the kind of chrome Hyundai emblem there. And like I said, this is a fully blacked out front end because it has that sportier bumper appearance versus something like the base SE. Some aero treatments are still found on the side of the bumper, like I mentioned in some of my other videos. Coming to the wheels and tires, these are the same 17-inch design found on the base SEL. They're riding on Michelin Primacy AS tires in 215, 55, 17-inch in size. So nice high quality all-season tire for sure. Coming to the mirrors, they will be body color paint matched. Turn signal indicators on the side, they are heated, as well as have blind spot monitoring in them. The SEL Convenience gives you the Hyundai digital key, but only for Android compatible devices. So that is one of the upgrades over the base SEL. And you can see from the side here, you do have quite a bit of chrome trim around the windows. This gives it a little bit more premium look and also accents the door handles a little bit as well. Out back, you'll find the same rear end as the base SEL once again. So you have partial LED taillights with incandescent turn signals. The reverse lights will be lower on the bumper. And you get those little diffuser accents like I mentioned in the last video. Backup camera is going to be found in the trunk lid along with your hidden trunk release button in the top of the Hyundai logo. Twin dual outlet chrome tips on the passenger side. You can definitely tell a difference here in certain lightings that the door handles are a different style than the base SEL because it gets the digital key functionality. So you also get the chrome accents on top of them. And because this car is squeaky clean, kind of reflects in the sunlight. But coming to the window sticker really quick, I do want to cover what exactly the Convenience package gives you for $2,200. So it gives you the panoramic sunroof, the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, Hyundai digital key for Android devices like I mentioned, wireless device charging, auto dimming rear view mirror, leather wrapped steering wheel, second row AC vents, and second row USB charge ports. And this one has quite a few additional accessories. So this car stickers at $31,250, including destination. And stepping inside the Sonata, once again, this one has the gray cloth interior. I have made a side-by-side interior comparison between the black and gray cloth on the SEL trim. So make sure to check that out if you're curious about which interior option you might want to purchase yourself on the Sonata. They are quite different overall, so make sure to check that one out. Once again, this is the gray interior, so you have the gray accented door panels where you have soft touch uppers, soft touch armrest in the lighter gray, but overall the rest of the door panel is going to be the darker gray. Some nice brushed or satin chrome accents, power windows, mirrors, and locks. A little bit of extra storage down below with a bottle holder. Power driver's seat with two-way power lumbar. This is standard on the SEL and up. And there's your light gray interior with the kind of center stripe in the center. There's a quick look at the dashboard. Go ahead and start it up. And one of the big differences I see right off the bat versus the SEL I did a few days ago is that you get the full 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. Now, I do like the gauge cluster design in the Sonata and some of the other vehicles versus the 10.25-inch in some of the like Elantras and Tucsons, because this one has a hood around it like a traditional gauge cluster would. It's kind of set back in the dash a little bit versus the others that are kind of like a tablet style that sit upright. But this is a very nice cluster. It has a lot of menu and configurable options to it. It does change with the drive modes. So in this vehicle, we have custom, sport, normal, and smart. You can set different designs for each of them. And of course, the sport by default goes to the red accents. But in the middle, you'll find your Hyundai safety systems. Again, you have a ton of different menu options you can control here on the right side of the steering wheel. So leather wrap steering wheel in the convenience package. On the left side, you have your audio and infotainment system controls. On the right side, you have your Hyundai safety systems and lane following assist. So this does have adaptive cruise control is standard on every Sonata, as is lane following assist functionality. Automatic headlights with auto high beam assist. Regular wiper stalk on the right side. To the left of the steering wheel, you have your dash illumination, lane keeping assist on off, trunk release, traction control off, electronic parking brake, manual tilt telescoping steering wheel column. And moving on to the infotainment system, this is one of the new aspects for 2023, standard on the SEL and up, and that is the 10.25-inch infotainment system. Once again, this has built-in navigation. It does have wired Android Auto and wired Apple CarPlay, so no wireless capability there. That is one of the downfalls of upgrading to the larger infotainment. But I think it's a better resolution screen. It has better graphics, has more features. You have 2 driver profile settings you can set up that I have videos on here in the channel. So if you want to see everything you can do with this infotainment system, make sure to check out the video here on the channel going over that, exactly this, in a very similar Sonata. 2 AC vents below that, dual zone automatic climate control with heated front seats, standard on SEL and up. Here's your Hyundai digital keypad and wireless charging pad as part of the convenience package, 12-volt outlet, USB charge ports, and USB data port. Push button gear selection with some gloss black accents. There's where your drive mode selection is, along with an auto hold button. Here's your proximity key fob for this trim level. It's going to be the same on the SEL as well. So it has remote start on the key fob, as well as remote start via the BlueLink app. I do like this little center slot here. You can put your phone or the key fob like this, that I have it there. Gray center armrest with accent stitching. It's a very good size for this vehicle, but no ports or anything inside there. With the gray interior in all Sonatas, I believe you do get the gray headliner. Vanity illumination. Here's your auto dimming rear view mirror as part of that convenience package. And up top, you'll find your BlueLink POI search for the infotainment, emergency SOS, sunroof button, as well as your interior LED lighting, again, as part of that convenience package. So that is a small upgrade over the base SEL. And take a look at the rest of the roof. There's the panoramic sunroof. It doesn't go quite all the way to the backs of the rear seat. It's more of like a sunroof and a half, but it still lets in a ton of extra light and is definitely an upgrade for some people. So up front of the Sonata, it's definitely a pretty nice interior, especially as you continue to go up the lineup with the features and stuff that you gain as part of the convenience package, and of course some of the higher trim levels. Out back, most of the materials are going to follow through. So you have soft touch upper door panels, soft touch armrests with the light gray accents, a little bit of extra storage down below. Same cloth rear seats with the same stripe in the center. Once again, like I showed in my interior comparison video, you do get the black seat belts, which kind of contrast against the light color interior. Quick look at the front seat. Out back, you do have one mat pocket on the back of the passenger seat. And once again, as part of that convenience package, you have the AC vents as well as one USB-A charge outlet. And once again, with this package, you do get the extra light via the panoramic sunroof. 60/40 split folding seats, center armrest with 2 cup holders. So pretty standard issue stuff on the Sonata. And very roomy. Again, this is a mid-size car. Even though the Elantra has a ton of space, this one will definitely have a little bit more. The seat is really far back, actually. So that is why it might look like there's not a lot of leg room, because the seats are pretty far back. So taking a look at the trunk really quick. Once again, the release is in the top of the Hyundai logo there. You're going to find a good amount of trunk space, a little bit more than something like the Elantra once again, since this is just a larger car all around. You do have a light up top with your pull releases for the 60/40 seats. This one has a few accessories, including the mats, cargo mat, cargo net. But yeah, a good amount of room in the back of the Sonata. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up on the passenger front seat. And one of the things I highlighted in my base SE video on the Sonata is that the fact that all Sonatas get 6-way manual passenger seats. So you do get height adjustment, which is something, again, you don't find on a lot of even mid-trim levels of certain models, even within the Hyundai lineup, let alone other manufacturers. So height adjustment, if that's a big thing for passengers, that's why the Sonata is beneficial. Glove box is damped, no interior lighting. Once again, a little storage pocket on the side of the center console. But yeah, pretty nice interior upgrade on the convenience package of the SEL. So let's go ahead and take a look under the hood, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. So under the hood of the SEL convenience package, this is actually the highest trim level you get with the naturally aspirated 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. This puts out 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque through only the front wheels, as all-wheel drive is not available, unlike something like the Kia K5, which does offer all-wheel drive. However, that is paired to the 1.6 liter turbocharged engine. Now, all the power is sent through an 8-speed traditional automatic transmission. So again, a traditional powertrain found in this trim level of the Sonata. No turbo, no dual clutch, nothing like that. Just a nice overall solid powertrain. So that's gonna do it for the 2023 Sonata SEL with convenience package. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button. It greatly helps out these videos in the channel. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you guys are notified every time I post. So that's pretty much gonna do it for the 2023 Sonata SEL with convenience package. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please hit that like button. It greatly helps out these videos in the channel. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out some of their content available. I have a bunch of other automotive related content, including 3 other trim levels of the Sonata. The base SE, the SEL, as well as the SEL Plus all have videos here on the channel, and now we have the SEL with convenience. So now we're only missing the limited, which we actually do have in stock. Hopefully it doesn't sell before I get a chance to make the video, and I'll have every video minus the end line here on the channel. So what do I think of the SEL with convenience package? Well, I think it's a little bit of a bummer that the base SEL got such a price increase for just having the infotainment system added. I still think that's a nicer infotainment than something like the 8-inch, even though it doesn't have the wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay. But again, they sell adapters that are relatively easy to use and can make that wireless functionality. And when it comes to the features and options that the convenience package adds, I think it's really ultimately up to you if you think it's worth it. And if you really want a panoramic sunroof, well, this is the cheapest trim in the Sonata lineup that you can get one in. If you really want the cloth seats but don't want leather like something in the SEL Plus or Limited, well, again, this is the highest trim you can get with cloth seats, and the highest trim you can also get with that 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. So I think it's a give and take on what you like. If you really want the digital cluster, well, this is the entry-level trim to that. I think it's a good middle ground between something like the base SEL and the SEL Plus, especially if you don't want some of those other features and options. So let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the Sonata or the SEL convenience trim in particular. Hopefully you've checked out some of the other Sonata walkarounds if you're in the market for a Sonata. I've covered a lot of the more affordable trims. Now hopefully we can get some of the upper trims that people might like to have a fully loaded Sonata. But once again, I think the Sonata is a value-oriented car, so it still offers quite a bit of features and options for a very good price. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and as always, I hope to see you guys in the next one.